This is me, Spoon Beast.
Well, hello everybody, I am back with another video. You know, I wanted to make a video over the weekend, but it didn't really happen because I had nothing to talk about at all. But now I got something to talk about, and this apparently happened, you know, like a week and a half to 2 weeks ago. These nominations were announced, and if not, I'm talking about the Spike Video Game Awards 2009 announced its nominations. Now, before I go on, I also have a couple videos planned after this. I want to plan a series of these non-gaming videos. They're going to be a series of different videos, but they're all going to be in the same series. And I also plan a major non-gaming vlog, but for me to get that vlog finished, it's going to take some time for me to think up stuff to say, and that probably won't be released for a while. So for now, let's just go through what we know best of video games. Let's go through the Spike Video Game Awards. I'm not going to go through every single nomination. I have a 10-minute limit here, people. So I'm just going to go through the major awards, and you know, just go from there. So starting off, we're gonna go to the best multiplayer game and up. So let's go play best multiplayer. Let's go to best multiplayer game. The nominations are Borderlands, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Halo 3 ODST, and Left 4 Dead 2. Now, COD and Halo fanboys are obviously going to vote for either ODST or Modern Warfare 2, and either one of those are probably going to win for my predictions on those. But I voted for Left 4 Dead 2, because Left 4 Dead 2, and this is just the Left 4 Dead series in total, it's a great experience to play. It's fun for multiple people. I think it should win this, but it's probably not. Borderlands 2 could possibly be a cool winner, because from what I've heard, its multiplayer's alright and pretty fun to play, but unfortunately, if I have to go with something, COD's probably going to take this one home because of all its fanboys. From there, we move on to Best RPG, which has Borderlands, Demon's Souls, Dragon Age Origins, and Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Now, Demon's Souls and Dragon Age Origins are both very, you know, they're well-respected games, and they're both highly praised RPGs. Now, for me to pick one, I'm going to go with Dragon Age Origins on what's going to win. I actually voted on Dragon Age Origins, too, as well, if you want to know what I voted for. And that's mainly because, you know, it's an RPG. It's everything an RPG is, and is deserving to win this year, and I think it will win this year, because it's got a pretty decent fan base. Moving on, we got Best Action and Adventure Game. Assassin's Creed 2, Batman Arkham Asylum, Brutal Legend, and Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. I voted Uncharted 2 because I think it deserves to win. But the other nominations are pretty good. I don't know much about Brutal Legend, but Assassin's Creed 2 and Arkham Asylum, definitely worthy choices to compete. I just think Uncharted 2 is better than all those other, I just think Uncharted 2 kind of deserves it because it is a pretty good action-adventure game. So, let's move on. Now we move on to Best Fighting Game. Yes, we do. Best Fighting Game, which goes down to BlazBlue, Calamity Trigger, whatever. Soul Calibur Broken Destiny, Soul Calibur 4, and Tekken 6. Now, my vote obviously goes to Street Fighter 4. I think everybody's vote's going to Street Fighter 4. This wins Best Fighting Game, hands down. The best received fighting game since Super Smash Bros. Brawl. Definitely worthy. And let's move on. Come on. It beats all the other competition in this here. Best shooter, when it loads. Either Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Halo 3 ODST, Killzone 2, and Left 4 Dead 2. I voted for Left 4 Dead 2. The other three are pretty good, especially Killzone 2, but I decided to go with Left 4 Dead 2. And Halo 3, ODST, and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Again, both series have huge fan bases, so either one of them will end up walking out. Again, I'll think Modern Warfare 2 will end up walking out with it. We'll have to wait and see, but that's my prediction. You know, because there's so many big-ass COD fanboys around here that they're just going to keep voting and voting and voting. And there's like millions of them, so, you know what, that's that. For Best Handheld Game, you got Grand Theft Auto, Chinatown Wars, Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, Professor Layton and the Diabolical Box, and Scribblenauts. I I didn't really get to play any of these games, but I voted for Scribblenauts because I did get to see that. That game's pretty cool, and hence why I voted for it. It did have kind of the edge over the other ones. Call me biased, but whatever. I need to play a game before I know about it, so I might as well vote for the one I know about. What I think might end up winning will be Chinatown Wars, due to the fact that it's Grand Theft Auto, and I think it was a pretty well-received game. So maybe Grand Theft Auto Chinatown Wars will probably win for a prediction if I had to give one. Let's go to Best PC Game now. You got a choice between Dragon Age Origins, Left 4 Dead 2, Plants vs. Zombies, and The Sims 3. I voted for Left 4 Dead 2. Left 4 Dead 2, definitely going to win Best PC Game for my prediction. Moving on to Best Wii Game. Mad World, New Super Mario Bros. Wii, Punch-Out, and Wii Sports Resort. New Super Mario Bros. Wii earned my vote, and it's my... Mad World might win. It's going to be down to that between that and New Super Mario Bros. Wii, but if I had to really choose one, New Super Mario Bros. Wii is my prediction on what's going to win Best Wii Game. To Best PS3 Game, we got Infamous, Killzone 2, Ratchet & Clank, Future, A Crack in Time, and Uncharted 2 Among Thieves. My vote went to Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, and I believe that's going to win Best PS3 Game for this year. A simply amazing game. I'll get more into that as we move on. Moving into the Best 360 Game, there's Batman Arkham Asylum, which I think is funny to be on there because it's for both 360 and PS3. And then you got ODST, Forza Motorsport 3, and Left 4 Dead 2. I voted for Left 4 Dead 2. It should win this. I don't even know why Arkham Asylum's in there if it's for both systems. That just, to me, didn't make much sense. And then we go to Studio of the Year. You can go to Infinity Ward, which, are the developers for Modern Warfare 2. Naughty Dog, which is the developers of Uncharted 2. Rocksteady Studios, which is the studio behind Arkham Asylum. And Valve, the studio behind Left 4 Dead 2. I voted for Valve because Valve is awesome. And, yeah, I don't think I need to spend any more time on that. I think they're better than the other three nominations. Although Naughty Dog kind of deserves to be in there because they did pull off a great game. From Crash Bandicoot to Uncharted, pretty good step up. Rocksteady Studios 2 did a pretty good display with what won a Guinness World Record for being the most critically acclaimed superhero game. But Valve is my Studio of the Year. Yeah, let's move on to finally Game of the Year, which I will talk about right now. Your nominations are Assassin's Creed 2. Now, Assassin's Creed, the first one, was a pretty well-received game. It did not get nominated for Game of the Year when it came out, and I believe 2006 or 2007. I can't remember which year. If you want, you can comment and tell me. But the second one seems to be more well-received. It seems to be a better overall game and just fun to play, so I guess it bumps its spot in here. Then you got the what I was surprised to see on here, Batman Arkham Asylum. As I said, won a Guinness World Record for being the most critically acclaimed superhero game. I voted for it for Game of the Year because it's such an underdog in this race compared to the other games I'm going to talk about. So I voted for it. I hope all you others that played it voted for it too. Just an astounding superhero game. I'm just surprised to see it in the run for Game of the Year, but it gets my vote for being on here. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, COD, what are you going to say? I bet when Modern Warfare 3, whenever that comes out, it'll be for Game of the Year for whatever year it comes out. Modern Warfare 1 was Modern Warfare 1 was not nominated for Game of the Year in 2007 because instead of having 5 slots for Game of the Year, they narrowed it down to 4 for 1 year, which didn't make any sense. But not surprised to see COD on here at all. I'm not sure if this is the first Call of Duty to be nominated for Game of the Year, but it is, being nominated. Then we move on to Left 4 Dead 2, which I was happy to see on here as well as surprised because the first game kind of got cheated out of being Game of the Year. Yeah, it should have been, but, it wasn't even nominated for Game of the Year last year for whatever reason, so I'm glad to see its more critically successful sequel be nominated as well, even though I think they're both pretty equal in being critically acclaimed. This one is its successor, literally, because now it's being nominated for Game of the Year. I like that. And, of course, how could you not have Uncharted 2 Among Thieves? A simply amazing game, amazing graphics. Great gameplay, just an all-around fun game. I played this game at a friend's house when I was visiting 12 hours up north in buttfuck Manitouwadge, and from what I played it, I thoroughly enjoyed it. But still, my vote went to Batman Arkham Asylum for just being so diverse in this selection. But what I believe's gonna win, COD Modern Warfare 2. There's too many fanboys. What are you gonna do? So yeah, there are my predictions for Spike's Video Game Awards, which are just 11 days away. And so you got to hear what I voted for, some of my thoughts on the Game of the Year predictions, nominations. And I'll see you all later, and with some more videos to come. Peace out.